plywood down to size. You can use a Kreg rip cut to rip your plywood in half into two 24-inch strips. Then you use a Kreg AccuCut to cut down your plywood according to the cut list. The cut list can be found in the blog post link in the description below. Once you have everything cut, sand everything down before assembling. It makes it a whole lot easier to sand before you put everything together than it does after. Then use a Kreg pocket hole jig to drill pocket holes into each side of the bottom piece and to just the top part of the two side pieces. You'll also want to drill pocket holes around each edge of the back piece. You can find more details in the build plans. The link is in the description below. Have all of your pocket holes drilled, attach the bottom piece between the two side pieces, making sure that the pocket holes that you drilled on the side pieces are facing up. My workbench wasn't large enough, so I had to transition to the floor to attach the second side. Once you have your sides and your bottom attached, flip it over and place the top piece on top, making sure that the sides are flush with the sides of the top piece. Using 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws, attach through those pocket holes that you drilled earlier into the sides. Once you've made your box, your back piece should fit in the back side and attach using 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws. My camera messed up and didn't get a good video of this part. But once you have it all together, flip it over and you can attach the casters. Casters in place using 5/8 inch wood screws, making sure that each caster is the same distance in from the edges as the others. Now you can flip it over and make sure that it works. I used my table saw to rip 2 doors exactly in half, but you could also use a Kreg AccuCut and your circular saw. Once the doors were cut, I cut small notches in the top to use to open the doors instead of using handles. Then I use my Kreg concealed hinge jig to drill the holes to add the concealed hinges. Once I had my hinges attached to the door, I attached the doors to the cabinet, making any adjustments as needed. small scrap wood stop block to keep the doors from going too far inside. You could use a Kreg shelf pin jigs to drill shelf pins and add adjustable shelves, but I chose to use this space for my Shop Vac since it'll come in handy when using my planer. I chose to use this simple mobile tool cart for my planer and my Shop Vac, but you could use it for almost any tool that you wanted. A miter saw, a Kreg Jig, a bandsaw, whatever you want. It's really handy to have my Shop Vac in the same cart with my planer. It makes cleanup a whole lot easier. What would you use this simple mobile tool cart for? Let me know in the comments below. Now, get out there and get building.